Alright, what's good, y'all? This your boy J.C.A. Reactions. I'm John, back once again after a long hiatus. Sorry about that. About to get into the very first death battle of the season, even though, like I said, I've been on a hiatus, so it's a bunch of death battles that I gotta get to. So I'm gonna do a little speed run of these real quick. As soon as I get done with one, I'll be going right through the other. But before that, let me explain myself. Really a little bit watching. I was looking for a new anime to get into, and I decided to get into One Piece.
Bruh.
Yeah. So that took about 3 months, and then the other months I'm trying to juggle some personal things in my life, and the other times I've just been procrastinating too much. But I'm back now, your boy, about to get back on this YouTube thing, and as y'all can see, I even changed my background up. My hat's hanging on my door right there, but your boy, it got a good upgrade. You see them right there? Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Super, and Bleach. Come on now, and you can get them on Gallery Panda. So go check them, and these are the large. So go get them, go check them out, and use command strips to put them on the wall. So, but anyway, I done said my piece. About to go ahead and go through these videos. So without further ado, about to give out this content strictly from me to you. Let's get.
Harley Quinn, DC's fantabulous anti-hero. Jinx, the loose cannon of League of Legends.
I know about Harley. I don't know about Jinx.
That adheres to strict laws and norms, but these two ladies turn that system on its head with their wild enthusiasm for destruction and chaos. He's whizzing out.
It look like it's from Injustice.
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Born to a middle-class family in the heart of Brooklyn, USA, Harley quin had long lived a life of mediocrity. She had embarrassing parents, annoying siblings,
And high school life that sucked. Even more than, like, the normal ones.
She never quite felt like she fit in anywhere. But despite this, Harley knew she was destined for greatness.
So, inspired by a childhood crush turned psychotic murderer, Harleen spent years training to be a world-renowned criminal psychiatrist, eventually traveling to Gotham City's infamous Arkham Asylum to research the most dangerous criminals on the planet, like Batman's arch-nemesis, the Joker.
But after analyzing the Joker and his horrific, unspeakable history as a homicidal clown,
Joker 27.
she came to realize one truth.
The Joker was actually a misunderstood angel squashed down by an unjust society and wrongfully harassed by that son of a bitch Batman.
This was the first of the Joker's many manipulations, leading Harleen to see a warped reflection of herself through him, culminating in her breaking him out of prison, bleaching her skin via chemical bath baptism, and joining him on his life of crime, descending into love like madness and reborn as the fantastic Harley Quinn.
And she was packing plenty of tools of maniacal mayhem, including her iconic hammer, electric buzzers, and bombs of all
Don't they
shapes
got
and
a
sizes,
Batman
like
series on
the
Netflix?
dreaded banana
I need to check
cream
that out
pie,
if they do.
the most evil of all pie flavors.
When she wants to get around quickly, she
Yeah,
can use her
ooh.
handy-dandy pogo stick,
Got a
which
little
she
thick.
straps rockets to. That doesn't seem safe.
Speaking of unsafe, Harley's most versatile tool is her hot gun, a rotating revolver with special ammo rounds, like a boxing glove. Whoa!
Oh, close one.
And biting confetti. And did I mention explosive rounds, which... Oh, no.
Ah, my leg is gone. Oh, no. Oh, wait. There he was. I'm fine.
I'm gonna go.
Harley combines her arsenal with unparalleled gymnastic skills, making her far deadlier than your average criminal. She can even keep up with experts like Deadshot and Catwoman, even Batman at times. The peak human superhero that can dodge lightning and survive this alien device exploding, which obliterated multiple city blocks.
Yeah, I think that's stretching the term peak human just a bit. But hey, he's the goddamn Batman, so we'll allow it.
Unfortunately for Harley, despite her unwavering loyalty to the Joker, their honeymoon period did not last. He spent years
Seen that come.
using her, physically and emotionally, tearing her down piece by piece.
Then, when he got bored, he strapped her to a friggin' rocket and launched her halfway across Gotham City. Guess that's one way to say, no, it's not you, it's me. Bye!
Harley was left alone in the wreckage, abandoned by the one person she dedicated her entire life to.
Until fellow villain Poison Ivy came by. She
Oh,
nursed
he
Harley
collab?
back to health, literally healing her from a damaged relationship. Ivy even gave Harley a chemical concoction that granted her superhuman strength and a healing factor.
I suppose a healthy relationship can sometimes feel like your own superpower in and of itself. Harley went on to rebuild herself as a famous anti-hero, leading teams like the Gotham Sirens and Suicide Squad. She worked on developing new skills built around her own strength rather than that of her past.
Like learning to use her lifelong knowledge of psychoanalysis to manipulate her foes mid-combat.
And creating tons of her own chemical concoctions, like tranquilizers and sleeping gases that can incapacitate metahumans. She even reverse-engineered her former flame's trademark Joker venom. This deadly substance excites the laughter centers in a person's brain and forces them to laugh until they suffocate.
Harley was clearly on top of the world, but nothing caps off self-improvement like a Rocky Balboa training montage. So Harley went to Themyscira of all places to get a combat internship with the Amazon, just like her favoriteest superhero, Wonder Woman. And imagine going from bashing random goons in Gotham to fighting alongside a
So she went from a
warrior
villain to a
goddess.
hero.
She became agile enough to jump between skyscrapers and strong enough to rip an entire palm tree out of the ground with her bare hands. Based on the size of the tree and the weight of an average palm by foot, that weighs about 600 pounds. And she can hold it one-handed, so her actual strength is probably at least twice as much.
Enough to lift a full-grown brown bear and throw it like a ragdoll. Hell, her skills advanced so far, she was appointed a herald on the War World Apocalypse. You know, the planet ruled by the living embodiment of evil? Even the actual personification of the DC editorial staff likes to call her in to help with tough jams.
As the years went on, Harley surprised literally everyone by transitioning from supervillain to superhero. She partnered up with other heroes, became a psychiatrist again, and legitimately started helping other vigilantes with trauma, like Jason Todd, who definitely needed that.
In fact, the Bat family she used to antagonize and ridicule eventually accepted her as kind of an extended member of their group, teaming up with her to save Gotham from her toxic ex. Good for her. Guess we're not going to talk about when she went back to the Joker a couple times, huh?
In the end, she may be a little nutty, but you'd be mad not to love Harley Quinn. The world of Runeterra is a wondrous fantasy.
I was just gonna say, I thought this was
arcane magics.
I thought this was something else. It
legendary
jumped like Avatar.
But on its northern shores are two cities locked in political turmoil. For decades, Piltover's rich elite have exploited the undercity of Zaun, forcing workers into unsafe conditions and brutalizing the populace with terrifying police enforcers.
Oh, so like New Jersey. You could have just said New Jersey.
Until one day, a wild, loose cannon would literally explode on
I
the
don't know
scene,
about
which
Jinx.
gave those uptight topsiders a taste of their own medicine, menacing its people with bombs, gunfire, and even more bombs. This was Jinx.
Jinx destroyed Zeppelins, Jumanji'd the shit out of the local zoo, and switched the street signs. What a monster! Now those monkeys will never find their way back.
Only the enforcer, Violet, could hope to stop it. But even armed with massive gauntlets weighing over 4,000 pounds each, Vi could not definitively overcome Jinx's magnificent arsenal of mechanical monstrosities.
Man, they're so evenly matched. It's almost like they're related. Anyway, Jinx can burst open birds with her trusty Zapper Shock pistol, turn enemies to Swiss cheese with her Pow Pow minigun, and blow bad guys to bits with her Flame Chomper grenade.
But Jinx's favorite weapon is her Fishbones rocket launcher. So much so, she rides it like a rocket-powered pogo stick. Well, that seems even less safe.
Well, don't let her manic attitude fool you. Not only is Jinx tough enough to take a hit from Braum, a guy
Yeah,
who
she's
can
stronger
shake
than
mountains with a
Harley
punch,
Quinn, though.
but she's wicked smart. Almost all her gear is custom made. She's even recreated Hex Tech, funky science powered by magic crystals. Ooh.
Including her handheld teleportation device. Oh, my bad. Is that League of Legends? What a coincidence.
Oh no.
Oh, are you talking about League of Legends over there? I love that game! I've got in more than 10,000 hours just in our college days, huh, buddy? League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena game forged in the flames of
Bruh.
land parties and salty gamer tears. Oh,
Bye, bro.
worst action.
She
Bye.
joined Jinx, even when the sisters
Alright.
reunited years later.
Unneeded.
Family. Pity Powderhead.
Main game.
I can set it up right now.
How about we move on to arcade before I ram my foot up your ass?
Aww.
So, there's more to Jinx than what the main games depict. Before her infamous tomfoolery, most people around Zon knew her as an innocent young tinkerer named Powder.
Like pretty much everyone in the Undercity, Powder had it rough. She lost her parents in a conflict with enforcers, but had a bit of luck when she joined this cool foster family along with Vi, who was, gasp, her sister all along. If you're wondering what put soap in their opera, Vi was a total badass, and Powder was desperate to also prove herself to her newfound family. And then she made a mistake.
Seemingly abandoned, Powder was left in the hands of the most notorious drug kingpin around. Silco was
Okay.
not the father she needed, but the one she wanted.
So far, I ain't really seeing much that can help her with Harley.
Thus, she became Jinx.
Even when the sisters reunited years later, they couldn't fully reconcile, setting up the game of cat and mouse in the game.
Jinx was an excellent rival, able to keep up with other skilled warriors like the bullet-dodging Echo, and survive the worst of Zon's toxic environments, which can kill normal people in minutes. After a near-fatal explosion, she was also infused with Shimmer, a toxic strength and speed-enhancing drug that permanently altered her body's biochemistry.
But Shimmer's side effects intensify her prior trauma, making her much more unhinged and prone to attacking with lethal intent.
Inspiring her ultimate weapon, the Super Mega Death Rocket! This baby's been powered by both Hextech, and it's even more.
Alright, so I'll take that back.
That's
She might be
even
able to
more
take it.
explosive. I forgot how much I appreciated the explodey options. Anyway, both Hextech and Captech are comparable in power to natural magic.
On par with what a badass mage like Lux is able to cast, such as Lucid Singularity, which can totally body these big old rocks.
Measuring their width with Lux's height, we can determine she destroyed almost 13,000 tons of rock from 30 meters away.
Promotional trailers show Mega Death Rocket matching the speed and power of Lux's Final Spark, a much more powerful attack that fires a Kamehameha of natural light.
So her rocket is not only super strong, but super
Shout out to
fast.
Dragon Ball Z.
Powder to gunpowder.
We're technically
Silco
Dragon
couldn't
Ball.
be prouder.
But her violent streak grew grim until the day she met a particularly explosive Yord. Siggs bonded with her over their mutual passion for destruction, but his was more tempered, controlled. Thanks to his wisdom, Siggs learned a little bit of restraint when it came to exploding things of a more fleshy nature.
Helping her tone down the wanton violence and recover some of her mental stability, like he's some kind of feline brand Jiminy Cricket.
And despite being on opposite sides of the bridge, Jinx and Vi remained sisters, ultimately still caring about each other in their own way, even if they were at odds more often.
Were they biological
You better
sisters,
believe
huh?
that when things get boring and uptight, Jinx will be there to shake things up.
I was saying, switched it up.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all.
I got Harley
possible-
Quinn, by the way.
It's time for a death battle!
And real quick, I normally put the win loss counter on the screen, but to make it easier for me when editing videos, I got a board. I'm just write them down, right? Monitor them on the dry erase board. Shit. Yeah, like I said, I'ma just monitor it like that. But I got Harley Quinn for the win. Let's go. And like I said, I'm gonna try to add some more excitement to these death battle videos. I'll explain it. I'll explain it in the end. Some tell me Harley gonna lose. But I still got Quinn. I like the music and these graphics.
You're a real firecracker. Got a light? Oh, sure thing.
And she gonna keep it in her mouth. And she still got it in her mouth. Was she pulling a Jackie Chan? I mean, a Rush Hour 2? Never mind. Is it too late to switch? She got her own switch. Sometime we're gonna end in the draw. I'll be so mad if we do. It's gonna have. Hey, Daddy has some trauma too. I knew she was gonna lose. Come on.
Wait, don't you want to get in close and savor my emotions as you deliver the final kill? Nah, bye.
Don't let me lose on the first death battle. I knew. Lost.
This was a complicated fight with far more factors to consider than at first blush. Harley had more direct combat experience against superpowered beings, along with better training.
But Jinx's physical power, diabolical weaponry, and assortment of items were just enough to roast that looking duck.
While Harley lifting over 1,200 pounds is impressive, Jinx can compete with Vi, whose gauntlets weigh 8 times that in the game.
And Jinx can take hits from a guy who can shake mountains. A bit beyond Harley's level of strength.
Harley may have been more naturally acrobatic, but Jinx's hex tech and intangibility match and outclass that mobility. The teleporting tablet alone could control the entire fight, since Jinx could send herself or Harley just about anywhere.
And while Harley had a moderate healing factor, she's never regenerated entire body parts before. So a big enough kaboom would definitely kill her. And Jinx's weapons were strong enough to do just that. In order
I could have mentioned that.
13,000 tons of rock from such a distance, Lux's magic explosion would need a yield of about 20 kilotons of TNT.
And Jinx's Hextech and Chemtech are similar to Lux's magic in speed and power.
Even if we scale Harley's durability to Batman surviving this massive explosion, the potency of Jinx's weaponry outpaces more than 300 times.
Sure, Harley is legitimately intelligent, but so is Jinx, as evidenced by her inventions and routinely outwitting Vi and her task force. Plus, Jinx is typically distrusting of people she's just met, so Harley's potential mind games were likely to fall on skeptical ears.
Jinx was much more likely to shoot first and ask questions later.
Now, Harley still had her wide array of poisons and chemical agents, like the Joker bat, which would kill most opponents in minutes.
But it did nothing but enhance Jinx's abilities
her tolerance for poisons is
or mental
much
illness.
higher than a normal person. Not to mention, the Quicksilver Sash could simply end any unwanted effect on her. Ultimately, Harley couldn't stand up to Jinx's physical power, superior technology, or overwhelmingly explosive arsenal.
Harley clowned around only to get her bell rung by someone out of her league.
The winner is Jinx. Death is back. We've launched a brand new membership program for our...
Alright, I already know who's gonna go next, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the next death battle. And unfortunately, I'm already starting out bad. I got my first loss. So I'm going ahead, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to speed. I forgot what I said, but I'm going to speed watch through the death battle so I get to the newest one that's going to drop today. So that was my reaction on the video. So if y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I said I was finna say something. I'm going to add a purpose to the win or loss counter. So normally screw attack and death battle, they normally have a part 1 of the season, then they take a break and then get right back into part 2. So at the end of part 1, I'm gonna tally up my win or loss ratio, and I'm gonna do the same thing at the end, at the finale of the season. So if I have a high win ratio, I'll figure that out later. But if I have a higher loss ratio, then I gotta take some form, do some form of punishment. I'm gonna do a punishment video. So if y'all got some ideas, I mean, I'm not gonna do nothing outrageous or damaging to my health or injuring to myself. But if y'all can come up with some fun, not so mentally ill and damaging ideas, I would be more than happy to accept y'all ideas. I'll take it into consideration. But alright, y'all, that was my reaction. If y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll check y'all out next time. Peace.